Alright, so we're back from the warehouses. What'd you think of our visits?
Oh, I thought it was pretty awesome. Wait, is the camera pointed at me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It was good. We found a lot of good stuff that was well below our budget and well below, I think, what we expected, the actual warehouse to charge.
I think, the first one was had a lot of weightlifting focused stuff. Wasn't so much big in the machines, but it had a lot of the, we should be able to get bench press stuff there, because we were looking at Rogue, and there was ridiculous for one competition style bench, and we're able to get basically the two parts that go into the actual bench itself, and then the safety part for well under what a Rogue one. It would be $250 to have a competition style bench, and the only difference, it wouldn't be all welded together. It'd just be drilled to the floor.
It's gonna be good because one thing that is kind of one of our goals that also we can set us apart is with our budgeting, we should be able to have at least 3 squat racks and hopefully at least 3 benches, like flat benches.
Mm-hmm.
That way we don't have to worry too much about waiting for the squat rack to open up or something.
Yeah, it should be really nice. And then the other place was a lot of machines. I know you're looking at, there was the rows there, leg press.
Yeah.
It's where we bought the dumbbells from. Which the dumbbell's really nice. They're like urethane, or whatever, isn't that what it's called?
Urethane.
Urethane. And what you said, it goes up to 100. So we have those, and both places were awesome. We're able to store all the stuff indefinitely, and it doesn't charge us extra as long as you actually buy the stuff. I know the second place, they didn't hold anything. The first place, I don't think either of us, did we ask that? If they hold stuff? I know they said
Valor Fitness does, yeah.
After you purchase it, but would they do it before?
Yeah, both places will hold stuff for you.
Before or after you purchase?
After you purchase.
So
you can't reserve anything.
Yeah, so
you can't say, hey, I want to buy this in a week, and you hold it. They're probably gonna say no. At least the second place we went to, they will.
Yeah, we didn't ask for that for the Valor, but we probably wouldn't need to do that anyway.
Or you mean like a?
So it seems like we should be well under budget.
That kind of leg press?
Yeah, that's the leg press I want.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to find.
It's almost like, is it plate loaded?
Yeah, it's plate loaded.
Yeah.
Or you can get one even like this, where it's still plate loaded. It's a little more at an
It's
angle.
just kind of like free range. Next time you're back up north at World, I'll have to show you that. But we're gonna eat some lunch now, work out, maybe some Mario Kart. I don't know. We didn't discuss that. We're gonna look at the budget a little bit, and we got back the LLC stuff.
Yeah, we filed it last night, and they electronically they said that it got filed today.
So we're all good, Mr. Cat.
So we have to get our
Mrs.
EIN
Cat.
established, and then we can go in to get our bank account established too.
Which will be the first big thing to do, because then we can start putting money in there to purchase from the gym as an entity, and not from, because Jake just bought the dumbbells with his own money, and I paid for the LLC with my own money. So basically even, 125, and would you put about 125 in those thousands of pounds of dumbbells?
$125 for 2,100 pounds of dumbbells. That sounds about fair.
I like it. It's like 0.0001.
What a deal.
Yeah. It was basically steel almost entirely. So we're gonna do that and then work out, and hopefully by the end of the day we'll have the bank account submitted. We'll have a better idea of the budget and kind of what our bare minimum will be and what we want. Let me point this on myself. Hopefully this doesn't look bad. But hopefully we'll have a budget pointed out or planned out a bit, and the bank account submitted. And with those two things, then we'll be able to start the specific planning and ordering stuff and figuring out, when we want to order things and from where and how we want to do that, and focus in, because I think even now, without the budget really completed, we have a really good idea of the equipment side of things, and at least a really good start on it. And now it's finding that good location that's going to fit all the stuff in, and that's going to be big enough and not expensive enough, and figuring out the overall budget. But I think we should actually be pretty good, which is kind of exciting. So
another big determining factor, and you don't have to switch the camera over here. Ooh. Another big determining factor is
back over here.
with that upside down.
Yeah.
But no, tomorrow we're looking at a few locations. I think that'll really determine a little more in depth at the timeline of what's going to happen, because if we find a place that we can't get into until April or May, then obviously we're going to probably wait for a few things to order But if we found a thing that has like a crazy deal, who knows? Tomorrow's gonna be an interesting, exciting day. I have a cat.
There's two of them.
Two
And
of
one of them tries to eat my wires. Not this one. The other one's trying to eat all my wires. But I think that's what we're going to talk about in this brief part of the update. We'll talk to you all in the next part. Peace. Alright, so today didn't end up being too terribly exciting. We went to the bank and we weren't able to do it because our LLC name thing hadn't appeared on the website for the government thing. Since it was just submitted today. I think they said it would take up to 24 hours, so we have to wait till that pops up before we can open our bank account. I'm not gonna work out today because I have to pay $10 a day I work out, and I only had like a couple things to do today, so I'm just gonna push that until tomorrow and make that a longer workout so I'm getting more bang for my buck since I am lifting tomorrow as well. I don't know if I will lift again this week or if I will just take an extra day off and then push things to Saturday when I'm back at the gym in Cincinnati since it's free. Because $10 a day is quite a bit, but definitely was glad to get in like one really good workout, and we'll get one more for sure in before I head back to Ohio, which will be Friday in the evening. So that was really about it that we have for today. I should have took some videos of the warehouses we went to. My bad with that. I'll try to get some videos tomorrow of the locations that we're looking at. There's 3 different places that we are seeing. But the warehouses, the one was more functional training in terms of had more weightlifting stuff. It had benches and squat racks and different things like that, but not a lot of machines. And the other one was mostly machines, very limited on barbells and squat racks and different things like that. So it's definitely 2 really good places, and thanks we'll be buying stuff from because the prices are very good for those 2 places. And yeah, so it should be good stuff. We're trying to figure that out now. Jake's at the gym now. And I'm going to be doing some video editing and all that fun stuff. And then once he gets back, we'll start to make some sort of budget and plan out the rest of our week. But tomorrow's pretty straightforward with all the stuff we have to do. We have showings and then a workout, and that should be most of our day. But yeah, so that's about it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and look for the next one. Thanks. Peace. Hey everyone, hope everyone's doing well. This is day 3 of my trip to Florida to get stuff set up with the gym. In a couple minutes, we're going to be heading off to see a couple different locations. There's technically 5 spots that we're looking at. One of them has 2 other units, so it's really 3 spots in one that we're looking at, and then 2 other separate locations. So one of them is 1,000 feet, one of them is 2,000 feet, and I think the other one is 1,500 feet, so we'll be able to see what those different spaces look like. Obviously, the price is different for the different size spaces that you get. And there's other amenities that we're looking at as far as like parking and a bathroom and stuff like that. But it will really give us a visual, and I'll be sure to take lots of video of that. We may also do the bank stuff, opening the bank account today if we have time, or if we don't, then we'll do it tomorrow at some point. But it should be a pretty straightforward process once we have our EIN number, and our number or our business appears on the SunBiz, which is the Florida business thing that you have to register with to make your thing an official LLC. Once it's there, then you're able to open a bank account, and then we're able to do stuff with it. So hopefully that all goes well. At least the getting the location should be pretty straightforward. We do have a workout we'll be doing in the evening. Mine will be some light squats, some OHP, I know I have at the end, some snatch work, and some push presses of some sort, and maybe some cleans. So I don't know how heavy I'll go on the weightlifting stuff because the gym doesn't have too much space, so if I were to have to move around or something, it wouldn't be too conducive to that. Sorry, I'm holding my phone and got a shaky hand and a tired arm. But with that being said, I'll check back with you all in the next part of this video. Peace. So what did you think of the places we looked at? I know I completely dropped the ball into getting a video. Stop judging me.
Right?
You're judging me right now.
I am.
Stop.
Quite a bit.
But we looked at a couple places there, like storage, I guess smaller areas. It was
more
like
industrial,
one was,
yeah.
And it was like 1,000, 1,500, and a 2,000 square foot one. So could you tell us about the places?
Well, the 1,000 square foot ones, we obviously couldn't see because apparently they were taken up. So we saw 2 lots basically. One was 1,500 square feet, another one was 2,000. The 2,000 square foot looked great, had a lot of space, but the problem is dead in the center. There's a huge office space, which we want office space, but I don't think we need that much office space. The 1,500 square foot one that we saw last before we headed back to my apartment,
I like the most. It's the most open. It still has room for some storage, and location-wise, it doesn't face any of the main streets. But with this one, you know, as long as we get the word out, people can find it. It's pretty easy. I know Jim's a little worried about the parking on it, but I know the lady that showed us around there, she said it is a little lenient. So she said you get 4 parking spots, but you know, you can always have more if there's space open with it.
It seems like a common problem with everywhere that we're looking is parking. So it seems like something we have to really keep an eye out for to see if we find a spot that is either connected to a large business or is, you know, near something to where, or just has like the availability of open space. But
yeah, that's where the problem that we're gonna find pretty much anywhere we go with it, unless we're wanting to spend more money, is, you know, parking spaces are always gonna be, you know, precious. Pretty much every other place that we were gonna look at or that I had seen before, you get about 3-4 parking spots.
And they're pretty strict about it.
Yeah, I like the one we saw today, even though we were only given 4 definitive parking spots, and then, you know, it was a little lenient on other ones if it's not too busy. Is, to me, for that one, the 1,500 square foot, price-wise, it fell in a really good spot. The fact that utilities are set in stone, they don't change month after month, so we could flush the toilet once or flush it 1,000 times, and the lady said it doesn't matter, it's not going to be any different.
Yeah, we just have to pay electric.
Yeah, which is really expected. That's not going to be a big problem.
That's what we're doing now. We're looking for more places to see what's available, what's out there, and just to kind of get a better feel of the market, because like as we're seeing, the parking's kind of limited. We're talking to some realtors now to see different spots that we're looking at. We probably wouldn't really look at a spot till I was talking about probably the earliest would be when I'm on spring break in school, which would be April, but it probably wouldn't be until closer to the summer when we'd actually try to like lock down a location. But we're always trying to see like that perfect spot, to see, you know, if that randomly would pop up and if it would be worth it to kind of jump on it early, or just to kind of get a feel, because we're know pretty limited stuff about industrial real estate space, so just trying to get a feel of what's around here and what's kind of things we can expect in different price ranges. But
Yeah.
hopefully we find some stuff. We're also going to try to do the bank stuff today. You're just on the video. It's cutie.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, I'm not like really doing anything over here.
If
Just
only I
on
knew
my
how to flip the
computer.
camera. But anywho, we'll be looking at the bank account potentially to do that. I know it's quite busy today, but we're planning on doing that today. I know the other place that we're looking at is also a 1,500 square foot place, and
But they wanted like almost, the rent was almost 50% higher.
the parking was very strict.
The parking was even more strict. We basically had 3 spots with no option to expand upon it.
Yeah, so
The one we saw today was 4 spots with options to expand upon it.
which
Yeah.
yeah, we just have to see what works. But yeah, that being it for this part, talk to y'all in the next part, hopefully with some good stuff about the bank.